What's up everybody? I'm Patrick Sean, and in this video I'll be doing a new piece of fan art, which is something I feel like I haven't done in forever, even though it's been like a month. In this video I'll be working on a Doug Dragon Ball Z crossover painting. I love doing fan art because, let's face it, I'm a nerdy kind of guy and it's something I really relate to. When I started out as an artist, I started out doing space paintings with spray paint. And then after a while, you can only paint so many planets, so I got bored with it, bought some brushes, and started painting my favorite movies and TV shows. So now I like to jump back and forth from doing my own characters to doing fan art pieces and still doing the stuff that inspired me to begin with. Now I've already got the sketch done for Doug, but I feel like it's missing a little bit, so I'm gonna add more elements to it before I print it out and then we transfer it onto a canvas. So let's get to it. For this painting, I love the idea that Doug is imagining himself in the Dragon Ball Z universe. Now that it's printed, let's cut it up. And now I can tape it together. The transfer paper that I use comes in sheets, so for large projects like this, I'll need to tape a few together. Now that all my taping is done, I can trace over my sketch and get this transferred onto the canvas. Let's see how this transfer looks. With my transfer done, I'll give this canvas a quick wash to seal in the graphite, and then we can get started painting. I'll start painting my background at the farthest point. So for the sky, I'm going to do a blue gradient. Once the sky is done, I'll get started on the clouds, which clouds can be really weird to paint. Somehow clouds are really easy, and at the same time they can be really difficult. So when I have a piece that has clouds in it, I get really excited at first, but then sometimes I regret it later. I haven't done a background like this one in a while. Lately I've been doing gradients or something abstract, so the background for this painting is going to take longer than I want it to. There's always a point in every project where I just feel like it doesn't look good, and I start to question whether or not that project's gonna work. But then all of a sudden it turns a corner, and out of nowhere it looks amazing. Now I just need to slap down the grasslands, add a couple trees, and my background will be done. Alright everybody, day 2 of working on this painting. I've got the entire background done. Today I'm going to be working on all the characters, so we'll get right into it and get this totally knocked out. What makes Doug such a great show is that it has a sense of reality. It's about an 11-year-old kid that moves to a new town, makes new friends, and has an insanely vivid imagination that gets away from him. So it's easy to see him watching an episode of Dragon Ball Z and imagining himself and his friends as the main characters. On the other hand, Dragon Ball Z is such an epic show. The fights keep getting bigger, more intense, and you can watch all of these characters develop and grow over such a long period of time. The Dragon Ball Z universe is set on a foundation that allows it to continuously grow, and that's what would make it so appealing to a kid like Doug. Moving on to day 3, I completely underestimated the amount of time it would take to paint the details in Skeeter, and today I've had constant interruptions, so now I've got like 2 hours to do anything. So my main goal right now is to just get as much done as I possibly can, so I'm gonna go get to work. When I have a limited amount of time to paint, I like to block in large sections with color. Then I can come back later when I have more time to work to add details and fix any mistakes that I've made. Last day of painting. This one is so close to being done. I am so excited to get this one finished because there's so much anticipation for this painting. So let's get to work and get it knocked out. One of my least favorite things to do while painting is outlining. I don't hate it, but it's definitely my least favorite, especially outlining with black paint. Any potential mistake that I make is so difficult to fix or could lead to more mistakes. So I actually find myself holding my breath a lot while painting outlines. Moving on to the almost last character. At this point, I am so close to having this painting finished. It made so much sense to draw Patty as Bulma. Doug had a crush on Patty throughout the entire length of the show, and Bulma was always in the middle of the action in Dragon Ball Z. And once I'm done painting, she definitely completes this setting. there's just one character left to paint, and that's Pork Chop snoozing on the Nimbus cloud. These two go hand in hand because both of them are there when they're needed most. But they're actually just chilling in the background throughout the entire show, or they just aren't shown. Now that everything's painted, let's take a few last looks. Alright, that's it for this painting. It's available on my website, so make sure you check it out at pdshawn.com, where you can see all of my artwork and merchandise. Thank you so much to all of my amazing and beautiful patrons. You guys are incredible. Go to patreon.com/pdshawn to get exclusive content, behind the scenes, tutorials, and all of it goes towards my channel, so it would help me out a lot. So now all that's left to say is subscribe if you haven't, leave a comment below if you want to, and if you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a like. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.